Hi there and welcome to Shitcase Cinema's review of Commando, that wonderful Arnold Schwarzenegger 80s classic action-packed thrilling comedy. Now, it's not exactly a comedy, but one thing that does make it stand out as a joke is that 18 certificate down the bottom, because it should be a U, universal for everybody to watch. Now, during this review I'm going to A, tell you why you should watch this film, and B, why you should avoid this film like the plague because it is complete and utter shit. So, just watch on. Okay, so if I just narrow this story down to a couple of seconds, just so we can get to the really cool scenes later on. Basically we've got Schwarzenegger, who's your typical muscle-bound freak in this, stupid Rambo-esque kind of role. He's got his daughter, she gets kidnapped by Bennett and his goons such as Cook and Enrique and Sully and the crazy president. Basically Arnie is approached by General Kirby, or whatever he's called, and all hell breaks loose basically. So yeah, that's kind of sums up the film. So let's get to the cool scenes now. Okay, let's examine our hero. It's Arnie, looking really built up, strong, he's about to kick ass, and here's our villain. He's old, he looks like a fisherman, and he's got a big beer belly. Just watch here as he nearly stacks it on his boat. Whoops, easy big man. One thing about 80s action films is that they always know how to go way over the top. I mean, these guys have just turned that tool shed where an injured Arnie is hiding into Swiss cheese. But wait for it, wait for it. Ka die! You're dead, motherfucker! And you're dead too! And now he starts throwing plastic kids' party plates at guys. I mean, wow. But that's real hard duty, is that now, ramming that into a guy's crotch. And that guy just stands there waiting for his hands to be chopped off. And look, there's that guy who got killed earlier with Tash. He's back already, he's a zombie. Jesus Christ. I know he's there again, and again! Okay, so, I mean, ooh, that's a bit below the belt, isn't it? Ha ha ha, do you like what I did there? So yeah, watch out for this guy again, because he'll reappear very soon. Okay, now let's examine this hilarious death scene. I mean, seriously, how the hell is throwing a pizza base at a guy's arm going to do anything? But oh, what the fuck? I mean, oh, it's an Arnie film, innit, so you've got to let it go. I mean, come on. Okay, now that Arnie's dealt with all them, he's going to go on a killing spree. And oh look, did you see who he shot there? It was probably a little bit too fast for you, so let's just have a look. Oh, it's the guy with the tash again. What a surprise. God, I really wish I was like Arnie. I wonder who I'd be if I were in the film. I reckon I'd be Bennett, and I'd kick Arnie's ass.
Gordon Bennett. I thought you,
Dead?
No.
You thought wrong. Ever since Sanders told me what you said in your review, I've been waiting for a way to pay you back.
But that was this morning. Where's Chenny?
Henry? I'll be waiting, Henry. Right, what's wrong with this scene? No, it's not the black guy. Well, actually it is, you're partly right. I mean, what the fuck is he wearing? Okay, if he was from Hawaii, or he was going to Hawaii, or whatever, something to do with Hawaii, then I'd let it go. I mean, that's not a hat, that's a fucking bloody wicker basket, you stupid 80s fashion victim. Oh, I love the 80s.
Hasta luego, fellas.
Okay, now this scene, for me, is probably one of the funniest things I've ever witnessed in my life. If you do not, laugh at this, then you're just weird. Just plain weird, okay? Now, if I were Arnie, I wanted to beat the shit out of this guy, but no, Arnie just likes to play around and get in his stupid cheesy lines as usual. So anyway, once he's thrown him about, he picks him up and he hangs him over a cliff. Now he actually attaches a cable around his ankle, which you're not meant to see, but it's an 80s action film, so it's going to be riddled with continuity errors and cock-ups. So there you go. But plus it's an Arnie film, so we can embrace it with open arms and forgive it. And what you're actually meant to say is, wow, look at Arnie holding that fucking arsehole with one hand. Wow, that's amazing. I mean, Sully's death scream is absolutely priceless and is worth alone buying the DVD. That's why I fucking bought it for this. I lied. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. What the hell is that all about? I can't even begin to rip the piss out of that. It's ridiculous. I don't know. We'll watch it again and we'll die laughing.
I lied.
Ooh la la! Ooh la la! Ooh la la!
Ooh la la. Ooh la la, Jesus Christ. Ooh la la. Okay, I'm just showing you a random shot of some fat guy with a tash because I think it's secretly that guy that Arnie annihilates time and time again. Anyway, after this random shot, let's have a word from our scientist.
Thank you, John. In the 1980s, Hollywood commissioned a team of top scientists to analyse what makes the perfect movie villain. After years of research, the scientists submitted their findings in what is now called the Venn diagram of evil. As you can see, the scientists discovered that villains in past movies had 3 recurring characteristics. Wild-eyed villains are often seen as unpredictable and dangerous. Facial hair hides the face and gives an air of darkness, prompting the audience to wonder what the character is hiding. And of course, a foreign accent can provide a feeling of mystery and even distance from the audience, alienating them from the character's perspective. Hollywood immediately set to work using this research to their advantage in the form of Bennett, the mustached, wild-eyed Australian from Commando. Their logic was, if any one of these created a good villain, then all 3 of them at once would create a hybrid supervillain. Of course, it doesn't always work that way, does it, mate?
Okay, let's take another close look at Bennett. I'll watch it. He stacks it there. Woo, fat bastard. I love it how he's really clumsy and slack at the beginning, but then when he puts his leather pants on his chain vest, whee, he knocks doors down. I really want to look like Bennett. I'm going to invest in a chain vest. I'd be stupid not to. That makes Commando great, yet crap and annoying, is that same piece of music that seems to play every 2 minutes. Let's have a listen to it. You'll know which piece I mean. Ooh, it drives me bonkers, yet it's so annoyingly catchy as well. What a great song. Let's find out which arsehole's responsible. Ah, there he is. What a guy. You know when you play computer games and you take on hundreds of enemies for hours and hours and you finally come to the big ultimate end boss? Well, when Arnie gets to the end of the film after disposing of all the enemy goons, he comes face to face with an over-the-hill Australian with a porn tash and a beer belly. He's about as quick as a drooling retard taking part in the mastermind final. Anyway, Arnie wants to have a knife fight with him, so Bennett gets his knife out and they have a little scrap. And yeah, I'd rather have Bennett shooting because it'd be a lot more realistic and a breath of fresh air, but there you go. I guess if he did just shoot him though, it would be a bit of a lame ending despite being realistic. But like I said earlier, and I'll say it again just in case you forgot, it's an 80s film and it's an Arnie film. We should just accept these facts and shut the fuck up. So shut the fuck up. Just previously, I like how Bennett insults Arnie by saying, "You're getting old." The writers of this movie really should have had Arnie retaliate by saying, "Yeah, you're already old, mate. You have a fat beer belly, you're really pathetic at acting, and wearing a vest made of change does not make you look hard at all." I'm not going to give a blow-by-blow account of this fight because that'd just be boring and I really can't be bothered. I mean, there was a great part just back there where Bennett ripped off that red hot metal door and chucked it at Arnie, because if you noticed, it was shaped in a half circle, but then when Bennett threw it, it was a square, and then like, it must be like some kind of magic furnace door. Now that's original, I like it. And I love how Arnie blocks it, then gets hit, then blocks it, then gets hit. I mean, if you want to lose Arnie, why don't you just let Bennett shoot you? There are those menacing eyes that our scientist mentioned earlier. And oh look, Arnie's even got his own menacing eyes. I wonder if he's destined to become a bad guy now. I'm so confused. Anyway, this film always has me in stitches. I mean, look, there's Bennett charging himself up on an electric fence, and by God it really works, because look at him pounding Arnie into the ground. I think it must be something to do with that vest of his. God, what a fight. It has me in stitches every time, just the cheesy dialogue and everything. This fight's probably the perfect scene to show anybody what you get from an 80s Arnold Schwarzenegger film. And on the other hand, it's also the perfect scene not to show somebody what you get from an 80s Arnold Schwarzenegger film. Do you understand? Good, I thought not. Anyway, that electric charge must have been passed on to Arnie because he's coming back fighting. It's worse than a wrestling I used to watch as a kid. So anyway, what do you do when somebody's got a gun pointed at you? You rip off a pipe and you throw it at him and tell him to let off some steam.
Let off some steam, Bennett.